What's up, guys? It's JMS80, and I've got some team deathmatch for you today on Berlin Wall. And this is actually just continuing on my little rushing pattern here. And actually, I was trying out a new class in this video right here. I am using Flak Jacket with Sleight of Hand Pro and Marathon Pro. Really because I really want to get that natural feel for rushing. So I'm like, well, I want to, try to steer away from the things like the claymores and things like that. So I figured Flak Jacket would probably do me a whole lot better than anything else. I was considering lightweight at first, but then overall I'm like, you know what, just to avoid explosives and all that shit altogether, I'll just give this a run. And I'm using the, as you can see, it really paid off right there, because dude just, his first instinct was just to pull out the noob tube on me, and then Flak Jacket ended up really paying off right there. But anyway, I'm using the AUG bar with with a dual mag. And really don't see how that guy got me right there, because that was actually I looked at the kill cam there for a moment after he killed me, and he didn't have hardened on or anything like that, and that's actually a pretty thick wall to get through. But oh well. Anyway, it's a pretty decent gameplay. It's not anything like too epic or anything like that. I can't really remember the score. I think it may be somewhere around like a 24-2 or 25-3, something like that. And it's actually a pretty lengthy video, and this is one of the things that I really, like I said, I'm trying to find new ways to keep myself interested in Black Ops and things like that. And this is one of the things that keeps, I'm just like, just a long, drawn-out game, and that's what this was. It was way too long, it was way too drawn out. It's right about around the 8-minute mark, or a little bit over that. I think, actually, just looking at Sony Vegas right now, yeah, it's like 8 minutes and 35 seconds. So, I mean, it's pretty lengthy. So I guess it's okay for some, but I mean, I'm so used to and loving the the MW2 type team death matches, where the matches, they last in between 5 to 7 minutes, depending on what type of team you've got, or if you're hardcore rushing or not. Oh, excuse me. But in Black Ops, like half the time though, your average team deathmatch game will, most of the time it lasts anywhere around 7 to 8 minutes, which is actually pretty long for a Call of Duty game, at least for a regular team deathmatch, just regular 6v6 deathmatch. So, but I mean, actually, it did help though to kind of keep things, moving smoothly and moving at a quicker pace. Marathon Pro really does help that a lot, because it keeps you on the move constantly. But right here, it was kind of weird. This guy, I didn't even see him first. I guess he was laying down right in front of me, and then as soon as he popped up and tried to knife me, I was just like, whoa. But anyway, yeah, you'll be seeing me a lot using things like the FAMAS and the AUG. And the reason being, I mean, all I'm doing is I'm trying to have fun with this game. I'm trying to keep it fresh and do well, and put up good scores and things like that. And it is well known that in order to do that, you have to use certain weapons, which in this case, it's the AUG or the FAMAS. So you can't really steer clear away from that too often. I mean, it can't be helped, because they are the best weapons in the game, and if you want to do well in the game, you're pretty much gonna have to use either that, or you're just gonna have to hope for like a terrible lobby or something like that, where none of them really know any better. Then you can get away using like random class setups or something like that. But I'd rather, not spend so many games, doing shitty or anything like that, trying to get a goofy class setup going. I'd rather just go ahead and set up what I know, works, and then get a gameplay from that, and just have some fun for the most part, pretty much. As far as weapons goes, I'll be using the same thing like I said, but trying to, differ up the kills, I mean, the perks a little bit, and the kill streaks as well. I don't know, I might actually do that. Just see what else I can do, things like care package and UAV and counter UAV, see if that works out. Just do a combination of actually, I don't know, that might sound good, to see how I can how well I can do with just things like counter UAV and Blackbird. I mean, that's really kind of a team oriented kill streak setup right there. There's nothing in there that kills anybody, it helps everybody in general. So I could see that probably being a good loadout. But like I said, though, I'm probably just going to be messing around with a lot of perks, though, see what I like so far. And actually, I'm really enjoying this Flak Jacket with Sleight of Hand Pro and Marathon Pro. I'm really enjoying it a lot. I might try some other things like maybe Steady Aim and see how that works out. You know, maybe like put on a 74U and run around and fire at the hip like a retard or something like that with rapid fire. No, I'm just joking. I'm not gonna do that. That's actually really cheap. That is a very cheap tactic to use. I'm sorry. I've seen that quite a few times. People running around with 74 using rapid fire with steady aim, and like I said before, they're just sitting here just tearing people down from a distance with that. And steady aim with the 74U rapid fire. I mean, if you haven't tried it out, by all means, give it a go. I tried it out, and it is just, it's really unfair. It really is. It just completely rapes face. And I mean, just try it out. You'll see where I'm coming from. I can't really explain it anymore, but it really does. I mean, you think the FAMAS and the Ogbar are overpowered, give that a shot, and you know, you'll see how stupid ridiculous it is. I mean, on the closer range maps, yeah. On the more open areas, probably not so much. On the bigger opener, like big giant open maps and stuff like that, like jungle maybe, it doesn't work out too well probably. But you know, things, maps like Summit, well, I can't really say Berlin Wall. I mean, it has some close quarters situations, but for the most part, there are some long-range engagements. But maps that stick to close quarters, though, that 74U steady aim rapid fire combination is just, it could really do some work on some people. But yeah, like I said, this is actually given my favorite class setup a run for its money right now, though, because normally my favorite class setup is Scavenger with Sleight of Hand Pro and Ninja Pro or whatever, and it's, you know, with this flak jacket and running around and just doing work. And the one thing that really will allow you to do work in this game, you know, not using Scavenger, of course, you know, slap on a dual mag. I know a lot of people sit there and say that, you know, if you have a gun that you're comfortable with its iron sights, I would totally recommend using a dual mag over anything else if you're not using Scavenger. It really will help you out in the long run, you know, saving on ammo, things like that. But anyway, so I got my dogs and I called them in right there, and I do believe I'm using, I think I'm using Napalm Strike, Blackbird, and dogs. I'm not completely sure. I may be wrong. I could be using UAV, Blackbird, and dogs. I really wasn't paying attention at the beginning of the video or when I started calling in kill streaks and stuff like that. But anyway, like I said though, and actually I haven't even been on any Call of Duty in the past couple of days, really. I don't know why. I know I said I was going to try to get on, get some more MW2 going and things like that, but I haven't really felt the need to play it. I don't know. But who knows, maybe I'll get on today. I mean, I've got some gameplay backed up. Like I said, I got this Black Ops gameplay that I had over the weekend, and I'm going to be bringing that throughout the week, so don't worry, there won't be a lack of videos or anything like that. So I'll probably, though, end up getting on today at some point, get some more gameplay for you guys, whether it be on MW2 or Black Ops. Don't know yet. But anyway, game's coming to a close, 75-32. See the score pop up here in just a moment. Let's see what we got here. 24-3, so pretty decent gameplay, and hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.